Shaun Murphy is capable, very capable, of making a load of centuries himself.
But it was all a struggle for him in contrast to how Barry Hawkins was brilliant.
One.
Of course, the other question is, can you carry on? Immediately playing on.
7. $14.
I thought I was interested, sort of celebrating or anything. He knew there was still a job to do. That's just kind of how he is, really. But he must be sad.
I think it's great to hear from the players mid-match, but you never... would send the cue ball to the bowl cushion, not even necessarily getting a snooker.
Barry Hawkins.
And also
28.
Putting the green awkward.
Win this mini session going into it. It's right what he's been saying, though. He has said this for the last couple of months.
Do you know, I think that might be the style of play in which he adopts. I think he's such an attacking opponent. His style of play is conducive to playing well against him if he's not doing it himself. Well, that was a big misjudgment, spanning over the end of session 1 and the start of this one.
Thank you. Foul.
Oh, you're joking. He's fouled,
4.
I think, but clearly he knows what he did.
Well,
that's the last thing that he could have possibly needed. If there's any hope of a comeback.
$7.
Possible break 97,
15.
so he's not going to add to his tally if he wins the frame, of course.
Yeah, I mean, however many he makes, it's been a terrific performance. No one's ever made more than 7 in earlier, but of course they were much longer matches.
22.
Match 1 doesn't want late night drama and comebacks, and then he'll have a day to prepare.
29.
German Masters looking for a 6th quarter-final in a round.
You mentioned the World Championships and the longer frames. Of course, many a side gets completely disheartened. And we're kind of in that area now, aren't we? I know it's not a 3-session match, but you know, you're kind of thinking, well, I'm probably going to lose.
43.
He did once come back actually against Ding in China in an invitation event in the final. He was 8-2 down 1-9-8. It's the way Hawkins is playing. It's going to take a collapse from him, not just a great Murphy performance, and there's no sign of that at the moment.
World Championships where they score something like 12-3, one more frame to play in that session. You kind of think that almost Bowl lost 13-3. Save the ignominy of coming back to play possibly one frame. Top class all day.
Well, there was
Hawkins,
real...
And the front.
Yeah, just on that match day, but I wonder if Ding Junhui might have a point to prove there. You know, He lost to Mark Williams, who basically said he couldn't see. Player, of course. Oh, there's one that been a collector's item. He got nowhere near that. That foul that no one saw but him.
One.
Yeah, I'm sure at this stage he's just got to give it a go. And he actually, in this tournament in 2020, he made 6 centuries in a best of 17 as it was then.
Well, that's not the Reds Open here. And it was not a good shot on the black, it has to be said.
One.
Well, it's fairly ominous, isn't it, now, this match? But not for him, for Barry Hawkins, his opponent. It's a marvellous chance.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got so many choices of reds, hasn't he? It's just...
7.
Well, that's even fallen in now. It's
15.
yeah, I mean, I think if you could carry on, thing to happen.
23.
Well, it may have
Barry
gone,
Hawkins.
but he
23.
wasn't close to it. And
Thank you. 1. Seven.
yes, he's touching the red, as you heard.
Shaun
and,
Murphy, 11.
that's why he just played it directly away. He didn't have to hit. That's sport for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the still tough red with the rest, and then the match completely went away from him.
No, not this time.
1.
Cue-
9.
Well, he's not leaving himself easy blacks, is he?
I think in the end, you know, the pressure
Barry
builds.
Hawkins, 9.
If you keep playing blacks from...
One. Five.
Coming down the right side of the table with the cue ball. This is looking not
11. Shaun Murphy, 11.
in the wings who are in the top 4 seedings. They're all playing the same players potentially if those players win. But it's a different win.
Get a little bit of revenge here. Of course, longer matches as well.
One.
He deserves to be on something. He's playing in
One.
behind it instead.
Shaun Murphy 1.
Went after that, more so. Hawkins won it, of course, and then went off into the distance with all the breaks.
Thank you. One. Barry Hawkins 1. Foul. Barry Hawkins 4.
What a thing to happen.
That's the problem, isn't it? The guaranteed snooker here.
Yeah, I think it just sums up his day. Like nothing has gone wrong.
Foul. And a miss.
Slightly safe where it was. Now it's, you know, unmissable. So even there, that just kind of sums up Shaun's day.
Seven.
He's in and hold for the green.
16.
He shouldn't really have this shot. Yeah, there's just a
Hawkins,
glimmer
16.
of hope for Murphy. That shot to get on the yellow, only out in front. Some horses when they're miles clear. It's a bit like that here, isn't it? Just so far clear in the match. He feels he's going to win it. Maybe his own concentration.
Cheers, Barry. Thanks.
Shaun Murphy's the one who needs the snooker. He's in one.
Three.
Yeah, I mean, there's no... I don't think there's anything, but it's rare to the point where it probably doesn't happen at all. This match is kind of over,
Barry
isn't it?
Hawkins 3.
Well, Murphy has not given up hope situation than that.
Do you know, I don't think Cliff was ever quite the same player after that.
Yeah, we're talking about Mark Williams and his struggles with his eyesight. Cliff Thorburn, towards the end of his career, he's off a back.
I suppose it could drift off at this kind of distance. Yeah, this frame has not been a classic, has to be said. Unlike...
Well, that nearly gave away 4 points, but he will just stayed out. Well, he thought that was in. He was on the walk.
I mean, all credit to Murphy. I mean, nothing hasn't been. Things have happened that you couldn't imagine happening. But he's still trying. He's not given up or out. Shot. Ooh. Should have been.
Four.
Penalty points, he gets the snookers on.
Shaun Murphy, 4. Foul. Barry Hawkins, 5.
Well, surely that's the end of the road for this frame. And
one.
Very nice. Black, not simple. Oh, goodness me. Not just...
One.
I suppose that's the idea, isn't it? With sport, you think you know what...
Thanks, Barry.
same.
One.
Until the World Championship.
7.
And it's likely he'll be seeded 15, which...
Got nowhere near it. I just felt that when he came to the table, he
Shaun
thought,
Murphy,
surely
12.
he's going to get... He's a very upbeat person, Shaun. He's had a pretty dreadful day at the office.
Certainly tonight, he's not looked anything like the player we saw triumph at the Masters, and indeed has played well since then. Kind of looks furious out to Disco Inferno, being involved. Be very disappointed
7.
with the way this has gone.
Yeah,
I mean, it just gives the feeling of a classic example of a match question of just finishing off from here with a fairly dispirited opponent.
21.
But equally, it can be so demoralising to see your opponent racking up frame after frame.
29. $37. 43.
Yeah, nicely played. He played a terrific shot earlier like that. A stun run through a hard stun. Slightly awkward queuing here, and it's
51.
Championship. This is what you call revenge. Could not be much more comprehensive. We wondered, could there be a mini comeback tonight? It just didn't happen. Murphy has
59.
struggled. And this is disappointed at the players. He lost 6-0 to Judd Trump.
Barry Hawkins, 59.
But despite
Thanks, Sean. 1.
there's one anyway, although
Shaun
the red
Murphy,
is not an escape. You know, these aren't the most simple to hit, strangely. But he's hit all of it.
to get carried away, but he should be very proud of the way he's played today. And there'll be a lot of snooker fans hoping that he can win one of these really big tournaments, because he has won 4.
Foul.
Well, I think
Barry
the handshake's
Hawkins, 4.
coming.
Brown,
Barry Hawkins